FreezeMyDrip Gaming here, and if you want to get better with a specific Northgard clan, then my How To Northgard series is perfect for you. Today we'll be going over the Clan of the Horse. I'll tell you about the features and starting bonuses of the Horse clan. We'll also go over the build order. I'll let you guys know the preferred lore order, and lastly I'll talk about the military path for Horse. Before we jump into it, make sure you like and subscribe. You'll really help out the channel, and the support will allow me to put more time and effort in my videos. I also have some affiliate links from Amazon in the description below. Just clicking on the links helps out the channel a lot. Also, I stream Northgard multiplayer 3v3 or 4v4 usually on YouTube a couple times a week, so don't forget to turn on notifications for that. Let's begin. Horse has a 1-star difficulty to learn. Horse is a strong clan that's great for new and experienced players. They have a 2-star development, which can be borderline 3-star because of all their upgrades. Horse has a 2-star military. They can be very intimidating with a strong economy and a large population. They have a 1-star support. They have an ability to trade double the resources to their allies in neutral factions. Some of the Horse's starting bonuses are: you don't have access to miners or smiths. You have 2 war chiefs who can be summoned from the forge without iron, 150 gold each. Your war chiefs can build, repair, mine, and forge 20% faster. For the fame bonuses, at 200 fame, when in the same zone, war chiefs mine and forge 50% faster. Selling stone or iron earns 20% more gold. Neutral factions will accept stone and iron. Allies in neutral factions receive double resources. The relic for Horse gives the war chief 20% more attack, defense, and health. Their mining and forging speed is increased by 20%. I almost always get relic on Horse because of the increased forging and mining speeds after 200 fame. War Chief Brock forges 30% faster, and War Chief Atria builds and repairs 30% faster. Before I get started on the build order, depending on your map and resources, you might have to switch up a few things. There's not one correct path, but if your buildings and order consists of something similar to what I have, you'll be able to rank up fast and be ready for the first fight. Here's the build order. First, a scout camp. Next, a longship dock. If you don't have a treasure, you'll want to get this going as quick as possible to get your chiefs up, which will cost around 300 gold and an extra 15 for the forge. Then a house on the main tile. Once you have 5 out of 6 population, you're almost at 50% to your next villager. You want a woodcutter's lodge, not on your main tile. Once you have 60 wood and enough gold for a chief, build the forge. Next is a food building, preferably a farm or hunting lodge. After that, if your population is locked or almost locked, get another house down. But if you have some time, build a second woodcutter's lodge. You can get another food building down if you're feasting for your clan, but Horse can get by with only 1 food building because their chiefs can mine, build, and forge, saving a lot of food. But you will definitely need 1 food silo. Hopefully you have a second beach because you will need another longship dock. If you don't, you'll have to build a trading post and eventually destroy your longship docks and build a second trading post. Next, you'll need to build a camp so you can upgrade a military unit. I usually do warriors, but if you're playing against dragon or prefer axe throwers, then build an axe thrower camp. Then build a healer's hut, but if you need healing sooner, you can move it up on the build order. After you scout your first 5 or 6 zones, you want to destroy your scout camp early on and place it in a different zone without a specialized building. That way you don't have to waste resources on the upkeep cost, and you can wait to build your next scout camp until you're ready to upgrade the scout camp. You'll need another house from all the happiness bonuses you'll have from your lore at this point, and then build 3 or 4 more camps. Since Horse is focused around mining and forging, you'll have a lot of upgrades. Similar to Dragon, you want to get to 200 fame as quick as possible because of the bonuses your chiefs get when working in the same zone. To get more fame, you have to increase your population, colonize more tiles, and upgrade buildings. Now we'll start with the lore order. First is excavation. Each ore your war chiefs mine produce 5 lore. Then sharpen axes. The next is shipbuilding, but if you only have 1 beach, you want to do coinage. After shipbuilding is carpentry mastery. The first happiness lore is quality of life. 1 happiness per zone with an upgraded civilians building. Much like Dragon, you really have to plan out your buildings for each zone so that each zone has a specialized building you can upgrade later. That's why we destroy the scout camp on the main tile and place it later on its own tile to upgrade and gain 1 happiness for it. This is just another reason why in team play the Horse clan will almost always scout. They always mine their stone and they get happiness from upgrades with lore. The lore after quality of life is weaponsmith, then fur coats, then into feeling safe, which will give you a large population boost from having upgraded camps, but it is your 8th lore, which can take a while to reach. And lastly, I'll grab legendary heroes. For the upgrade order, you want to mine iron first, and once you get 10 iron, you want to upgrade sailors, then your primary food building units. Then start mining stone. Once you reach carpentry mastery, you'll upgrade town hall. I like to early scout, so I rebuild my new scout camp on an outside tile and upgrade it first. Next, I'll upgrade my longship dock that's not on the main tile. Usually by this time, you'll reach your first lore blessing, and you want to get the 15 stone and the 10 iron and begin to forge your relic immediately. By now, you should be well past 200 fame, which will help you forge relic even faster. And once you have relic, you want to mine 5 more iron and upgrade either warriors or axe throwers. Upgrading military units before your relic is a waste of time. It takes longer to forge pre-relic, and you won't reach 200 fame as quickly, so make sure that's the last thing you forge. With the 15 stone from the blessing, you want to upgrade your primary food building. If you're low on wood, you can always upgrade your woodcutter's lodge early, but I find using 2 different woodcutter lodges solves that problem. And if you have a forest, you won't need to upgrade. But if you have the extra stone and you want the happiness, feel free to upgrade your woodcutter's lodge. Next, you'll want a total of 4 camps and upgrade all of them, which will give you 7 happiness bonus once you reach feeling safe, 3 for having chiefs, and 4 from having 4 upgraded camps. The military path you want to pick is leadership. You not only get 1 bodyguard, but 2, 1 for each war chief. This makes horse extremely tanky, especially early game, and later on once you have relic and legendary heroes, your chiefs become very formidable. At 3000 military experience, you also get 2 rallies instead of 1. Legions does have the increased bonus from upgraded camps, but it's at 1500 military experience, and you usually won't get there before the first couple fights, where the bodyguards will give you an immediate benefit. Overall, horse is one of my favorite clans. It's the clan I've played the most, especially when I first started playing Northgard. The May update changed the horse's lore around where it's more viable to choose different lore paths. This allows different lore paths than the one I mentioned above, but I find myself always needing carpentry mastery, not because of the reduced upgrade cost, but the reduced upkeep cost that saves a lot of wood and gold as the game goes on. Horse is a very strong clan that can scout and support its team with a large army. Horse very well could be one of the best free-for-all clans, with how powerful its economy can become late game. Don't forget to follow me on my socials at FreezeMyDrip on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thanks for watching. See you next time.